Hello and welcome back to On the Workbench. Today we're taking a quick look at this kit I picked up from Snap-on recently. And so this is one of the Snap-on's famous buy one, get one deals. For the same price that you'd buy the FDX sockets, you get a ratchet. So what is in this kit? This kit is a set of semi-deep metric FDX sockets and an a dual 80 multi-position ratchet. So a couple little things. So this is 2020, obviously, when I'm filming this video. And this is actually a BOGO deal that Snap-on was offering, I believe, about a year ago. And so if you're really nice to your Snap-on man, maybe he's got one of these still sitting around his warehouse. He's got a buddy that's got one that he's trying to get rid of. And so if you're really nice to your Snap-on guy, you never know what kind of deals you're going to get. And the price I paid for this was an unbeatable deal, at least for Snap-on prices. I'm not going to go into the details on that, but the important thing is that if you're good to your tool guy, you never know what kind of deals you may be able to come away with. And so in this kit, we get a ratchet here, and this ratchet has a nice little trick up its sleeve. And we also get the FDX semi-deep sockets. So this has the 80-tooth mechanism here at the top. But then this ratchet, you can pop this out, and then you can sit here and work the ratchet like this. Kind of like a locomotive, like an old steam locomotive arm. Or you can lock it in to be able to deal with this as kind of as an obstruction. And so with this, there are 28 positions on this multi-position ratchet that you can put this handle onto. The one little quirk here, I think, that makes this, some people are going to love or hate, that I can tell is going to be a love-hate thing, is going to be the extra depth that this adds right here at the multi-position joint. If we take a look at this, that makes this point here just a little over 7/8 of an inch. So it does make this definitely a fat point, and that doesn't include the height of the anvil and the socket attached at the other end. And so then you got the off-on the ratchet. This already comes nicely and well lubricated and with Snap-on's warranty. Now these multi-position ratchets only come in the hard handle, and this is made in the USA. From what I can tell, and there's no one I've found that offers these in a comfort grip, or even the ability to convert this to a comfort grip because of the unique geometry on the head up here. The whole ratchet here is covered by Snap-on's warranty. And so I think this by itself will provide another tool in the arsenal of, I'm not sure what to do, I'm stuck, and having a special tool to help get me out of the way, as well as the 3/8 sockets. All right, it's 2021 now, and I've got my multi-position ratchet here, and over the last year that I've had this, we'll have to say, available for use, this has been a ratchet that I have wanted to love. There's a lot to like about it, like I went over earlier in this video, you know, particularly the buttery smooth action of the Snap-on 88-tooth mechanism on it. Fantastic. There's no complaint about it working as a ratchet. The real issue is where and how much utility do I get out of this multi-position head where I can rotate this around. So after having had this available for the last year, I've got to say I'm pretty underwhelmed by it. That I thought I would use it a lot more. I really wanted to like it. I thought it might excel on spark plugs. I thought it might excel on battery terminals. I thought it might excel on other like coil packs or other loosening or fastening actions. But no, actually not at all. For many of those, I found myself going back to a smaller 3/8 ratchet. This is a round head Facom. I think Mac's got some similar ones here. Or even my SK ratchet, the 3/8. It's probably not my favorite mechanism up here, but still gets the job done. And so, but the one task I have found this ratchet to work really well at is on dealing with canister oil filters. You know, the oil filters that live up on top of the car in the engine bay. And I've been able to put an oil filter socket on an extension, snake this down in there, and then kind of work this around under an intake manifold or whatever else, and then to be able to snap this together and then be able to try to break it loose and work the canister and filter assembly out. So one of the things that I found to be perhaps annoying with this is I feel like, at least the way that I want to use this, and maybe your use case is a little different, is the way that I want to use it is I want to be able to leave the ratchet loose like this and get the socket onto whatever I'm trying to get off, and then lock it down in whatever funky position that I want to then go to town on it. But the problem is the way this black button is set up here, it's fine for loosening it to go from a fixed position to a rotating position, but to me, I really want it to do the opposite. And if I have this on a fastener, then I try to push down on the ratchet handle here, I have to kind of grab underneath and put another hand under there to be able to actually lock it down. Now, once I find the magic spot that I want this to be in to be able to loosen up something, and then if I have to get a hand in here to balance while I push down here, like that, it's just been really clunky. Now, if I was trying to do the opposite, yeah, it's easy. One hand, I can snap it loose after I've got it broken free. But to me, if I'm in that situation, you know, a ratchet still works fine with the ratchet action. Or I've got ratcheting wrenches that can do some similar operations to it. But the real money operation for me is if I can fish this into the right operation and then lock this down to be able to then use the rest of the ratchet. And that's just not been the case for me. Now, maybe folks out there have a different experience with this ratchet, but, you know, I'm a little underwhelmed by it. Do I regret buying it? Not really. I'm sure someday this will be the perfect ratchet for the job. I don't know what that's going to be yet at the moment, but, you know, after owning it for a year, it's sat in my drawer quite a bit. I've tried it a few times. I've reached for it, and then I've reached for something else that has just worked better. You know, I've had to consciously think about it a few times and go, hey, wait a minute, maybe I should at least try it. Oh, wait, no, not quite the right ratchet that I want for the job. You know, sometimes you get, you make a tool purchase that you think you're going to get more out of than what you actually do. Other times, you have a tool purchase that you buy on a whim, you get a lot more out of it than you expected, and this is a case where it's a swing and a miss for me. Do I regret it? No. I mean, I'll keep it in my drawer. Like I said earlier, there will probably come a day where this will be the perfect ratchet for the job. I don't know what that's going to be, but I'd love to hear if any of you guys out there have any stories about using this multi-position ratchet, other jobs that you found where this is the perfect ratchet for the job. I'd love to hear about it down in the comments below. Any other comments you've got about that? Again, share them. If you haven't already clicked the thumbs up button, do so. Click the subscribe button. Thanks for watching, and have a great day. Bye.